Hello and welcome to EGW Writing's Tech Tips. I'm your host, Daryl Thompson. Thank you for joining us today in another of our series on learning how to use our EGW Writing's apps. And the app that we're going to look at today is our brand new EGWWritings.org website. Brand new, you say? Yes, back in 2010, we released the original EGWWritings.org website, which then grew that year into an Apple app on the iOS platform. And then we did the Android release platform right at the end of 2010 and updated that in 2011. And then we brought out EGW Writings 2 in 2015. Well, in 2021, we updated the old EGWWritings.org website, and it is brand new. Now, it takes a little getting used to, but I'm going to show you some of the core features just so you can dive into the app and use it, like any other website, Bible website or research website. This is a site that you want to come to read and search the writings of Ellen White. Okay, let's dive right in. In front of me, I have gone and typed in the URL, so right up here where I've highlighted the top of my address bar, egwwritings.org. So that is the URL or our domain name for everything about Ellen G. White's writings. We have all of the complete published writings of Ellen White available right online here. But we have many other resources here as well. And if you jump in here, right on the main screen, you see all collections. Yes, that is the word that you want to jump to. Open up all collections and you can see the list of all 137 languages that we have available. If I open up English, for example, you can see that we've broken it down on the bookshelf here into 4 categories: writings, reference, Bible, and Avernus Pioneer Library. If I open up writings, you can see that we've broken it down into further subcategories. Your crumb trail up here enables you to jump back into any other category. You can click back out of them and jump into it in the direction and jump into reference that way, or you can jump in going directly through what we call the crumb trail too. So you can navigate through the site, both through the crumb trail or through the menus. And there is a third way, is search, or a fourth way through the tree. And we'll quickly show you in the overview these ways. So, I'm now into reference, or, I can jump across in here into Bible. And we now, instead of just having 7 versions like we used to, we have 14. And you can also look at all the other resources. I'm not going to go into the depth here, but you need to look at all the resources that we have here in Scripture. And then the next one we have is Avernus Pioneer Library, and we have books from other authors, periodicals, of church periodicals, miscellaneous titles, and recent authors. If you ever want to navigate back to the home screen, this little EGW Writings logo at the top is the button that you want to click on. You can see it has the little rollover effect when I click on it, and it will take you back to the home screen. Now, the other ones we have here is categories. So if you want to search her writings, and it only has her books in this, like Christian lifestyle, or maybe parenting, or maybe it's youth and modern English, you can jump in and you can see the books that are available within those categories. Now, we have titles. If you want to look up titles that are in a particular language, so I can jump into books, and then I'll say, oh, Acts of the Apostles, look at all the languages that we have Acts of the Apostles available in, and you can do that through titles. And then we have audiobooks. And as you notice here in audiobooks, we have 236 books now available in audiobooks for English, and 14 in Chinese, 6 in French, 7 in German, 9 in Italian, in Ugandan, the 5 in Mauritian Creole 1, Portuguese 99, and then Russian 13, Romanian 7, Serbian 1, Spanish we have 104, and then Kiswahili we have 3, or Swahili. So the major language we have the audiobooks in is English, Portuguese, and Spanish. Clicking back on the main menu. So I won't go into the rest of the menus. That's the main thing. If you ever want to go into My Library, you need to log in. I'm just going to point out where you log in over here. You click on the little login register in the top right-hand corner. You click on Login, and it allows you to create an account. And you can log in now with the same account that you may have on the EGW Writings 2 iOS or Android app, and everything syncs between your iOS and Android and the website. And you can do, open up your study center or your library right within the website now. And there's some added benefits. I'll go into later tutorials on the study center and how you can search for materials and mark it up and edit and everything that you can't do on the apps, but you can do within the website. Now you probably say, well, how do I search, Darryl? Well, it's no problems. Up here, you've got the big search at the top. If I want to drop over and I want to look up faith, I just type in the word, hit enter. Now you notice here that we have related search. Don't be put off by this. This just helps you to look within related areas. Your search results are over here. And you can see all your search results that you can scroll down. And you can see for faith, it says 60,000. Now, why is there 60,000 now? That's because we have added root form of the word lookup, just like what Google does. If you want to do exact match, click on the little up and down sort filter here and drop down to exact match, and it will only find faith, the exact match for the word faith. It won't find alternate forms like faithful, faithfulness, faithfully, just faith. And you can do the exact match here. And then there's the other thing to point out would be the filter, and it will automatically look in EGW collections. If you want to look up in, say, Adventist Pioneer Library, you would need to click on that, and then your results load over here. Now, maybe you want to see it in another language, the menus, that is set up here. See how you can go and click on the little login and change the menu. From English, say, I want to switch it across to Portuguese. It updates the menu language then into Portuguese rather than English. So that's search. Now over here on the left, you can see the window over here on the left side. What's the window over here on the left side? Well, the window over here on the left side is your library tree. Now you can see at the top, it passed over the word faith because it enables me to be able to look up for the word faith for a title within a book. Because maybe I don't know the full title. Maybe I was looking for faith and works, but I say, I know that it has the word faith in the title. Well, here it is. You click on faith and works and it opens up the book. That brings you to the point of being able to click on read, and you're in the reader and you can go through and read the book. Now you'll notice that sometimes this light color here, that means it's non-Ellen White. We've color coded all of the text. If it's in black, that means it's from Ellen White here. If when you're in the EGW writings collections, it will be black in APL and reference everything. But if you're in Ellen White and you see this part, that means it's non-Ellen White text. And the same in the results. When I come over into the results in EGW writings collections, you will see that the results over here all have blue headers. If I switch the filter to be like my Bible, it will show in red. And this means that straight away you know it's from Bible, because in the header of the search results it says Bible, and the book code is KJV, and then it has the book, Deuteronomy. If it's an Ellen White book that we are actually looking up in, and I filter and jump across to an Ellen White result, you'll notice that it gives you also the page number, and then the publication year, and then the book title. And then you know you're in Ellen White when you see the blue. If I come over here and collapse and scroll up, back in the tree, you can see that Ellen White is in blue, reference is in yellow, Bible is in red, Adventist Pioneer Library is in green. All right, so we have now opened up a book, and you can use the tree to open up a book. So you can come over here, expand the tree, click on Acts of the Apostles, it will open up the book. You can click on read or listen. If you want to go to the book by searching for it, if you know the book code, you can go Acts of the Apostles and jump up in the search box and type AA. If you want to go to the book, say education, and you don't know the book code for education, you can actually type the full book title. It will also take you straight to there. Now, how did I know how to do that? Well, up in this top search bar at the top, you see at the end of the search box, there's a little question mark. If you click on that, it gives you all the search help that pops up and that you can see right in front of you. So that's the basics to search. There's a lot of features that we've added to search. I'm just showing you the basics. You now know how to open a book. You now know how to read a book. You now know about the tree. You now know about the search results over on the right-hand side. The last thing I didn't tell you is about the menu on the left. And you can see that the little icon on the very top left here, that is my menu. And you can see that everything that was on the front main home screen is also always accessible with little icons on the left. You can always open and close your tree. You can always open and close the menu, or you can have the menu accessible at all times. Okay, so that's just a really quick, brief overview of the new EGW Writings website. There are thousands of features that this website contains, and it can take some time to learn it. Some of you go, oh, give me back the old site. Well, the old site, the technology was 11.5 years old, and it needed to be retired. It can be accessed from legacy.egwwritings.org for the next 12 months, but after that, it will be retired permanently. So spend some time in Legacy if you're not quite sure how to use it, but please go and use the new egwwritings.org website, learn the features and functions. We will have 2 other forms of it. There will be the next.egwwritings.org, which will be a basic, quick form of it, and then text.egwwritings.org. That will be the non-graphical version of it. Okay, I've droned on long enough. Hopefully you've got the idea of some of the basic core features of the new EGW Writings website. I'm Daryl Thompson. Have a nice day. Bye for now.